if the question says 13 cos theta is equal to negative 12. Okay, that's what the question says. 13 cos theta is equal to negative 12. Theta element of 0 to 180. And you must determine tan theta. That's all you have. You must determine tan theta. And all you know is that 13 cos theta is equal to negative 12. And you know that theta is an element of 0 to 180. Okay. Now, the first thing you're going to do when you see all of this information is you're going to try to get cos theta alone. Okay? So the first thing you can do is you can say, let's divide by 13, both sides, and see what happens. Cos theta is negative 12 over 13. Okay, at least that's the first step. Now, if cos theta is negative 12 over 13, you know the adjacent side is negative 12, the hypotenuse side is 13. Okay. Now the second thing you look at is this theta element 0 to 180. So if you say, okay, if I look at my Cartesian plane, in the Cartesian plane, theta, remember it starts here at 0 degrees, starts there, then you go up to 90, then here you get to 180, and here you get to 270, and then when you get there you're back at 360. Okay, so this first quadrant is always from 0 to 90 degrees. The second quadrant is from 90 to 180 degrees. And now we know that cos theta must be negative 12 over 13, and theta must be an element of 0 to 180, which means theta must be in the first or the second quadrant. Okay? So let's think, where is cos negative? Well, let's first say, where is cos positive? This side here and here. Cos, C-A-S-T, cos. Cos, all. So cos is positive in these two quadrants. So that means cos is negative in these two quadrants, right? So where are we going to draw the triangle? Over there or over there? Obviously there. Because the first clue told us that it's negative, so it can be here or there. But the second clue is that it has to be between 0 and 180, so then it can't be here anymore. So when you get the question, the first challenge is to see where must you draw the triangle. And now we know we must draw the triangle over there. Okay, so that is my theta. This is my angle theta. And now I can say cos is adjacent over hypotenuse. So this must be negative 12, and this must be 13, adjacent over hypotenuse. Okay. I've got my adjacent side, I've got my hypotenuse side, adjacent over hypotenuse is cos theta. And now you always use Pythagoras to find the missing side. So now you're going to say this side here is my y value, okay, because I'm going up. So to find that y value, I'm going to say y squared is equal to the long side, 13 squared, minus the short side, which is negative 12 squared. And then when you simplify, you're going to get 25, and therefore y will be 5. Okay, so you're going to get 169 minus 144, which is 25, and then the square root is 5, which means this side is going to be 5. Okay, so you just use Pythagoras. Now, if the question said, what is tan theta? Now you can say, therefore, tan theta is opposite over adjacent. So it's 5 over negative 12. So that means you can just write it as negative 5 over 12. And then you got your answer for tan theta. Negative 5 over 12. Now you can also find sine theta. Sine theta would be 5 over 30. Opposite over hypotenuse. Okay.